everybody. Come on in.
Hey,
Come on in for a lovely show tonight. Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, diamondandsilk.com. Come on in because we have a lot to talk
A
about. So
whole
come on
lot.
in.
Yes.
Listen, I don't know. We're going to probably be all over the place because, the hearings took place. We got to talk about that. We
Yes.
got to talk about the debates. That was on this week.
Oh, it was?
Google and these political ads
Uh-huh.
and Twitter, they talking about they not go. You can't pay for ads no more.
Not for political ads. Yeah, right.
And listen, so much money. Listen, I'm just I don't
Elizabeth
want.
Warren.
And Elizabeth, oh
Ooh,
God,
we gotta
we
talk
got to
about
talk about
her.
Elizabeth Warren.
Yes,
We
yes,
can't
yes.
we can't pass go. We can't collect $200. We got to talk about her and so much more.
She's gonna get talked about.
Yes. So listen, are we up on our portals?
That's right.
Are we up, girl?
We up.
Okay, hit
Hey,
it, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. We're your host, Diamond and Silk, and Silk oh Silk. What a long weekend.
Diamond oh Diamond, it's been a beautiful long weekend.
Yes. No, I'm really feeling good tonight.
You feeling
so
good?
I really am. So
Okay.
so listen to you all. So listen, before I ask you to do anything else, I want you to stop right now. I want you to share this video. Sharing is caring. You all know how these social media platforms are trying to stifle our reach, silence our voices,
Yes.
Censor our pages. So share this video if you can. If you are on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe bell. You're supposed to receive notifications. Whenever we drop content. And then if you're on Facebook, make sure you like and follow the page. You're supposed to receive a notification when we drop something there, but you know how all of that goes. Okay? So make sure you share. Sharing is caring. And you know what? It seems like every week we get new people.
Yes.
Did anything jump off this past week to make us gain new followers? Because sometimes the liberal media show one of our videos or whatever in that particular sector, and it's the craziest thing, you are, because if we post a video,
right,
it probably won't even get over 30,000.
Right, and we have 1.3
million
people. Right.
But if the liberals post that same video,
right,
and they may have only 10,000 followers,
right,
that video garners almost to a million, if not a million.
If not, that's right.
So it's some shady stuff going on these platforms. I just know that.
Yes.
I just know that. So please. So listen to me, you all. Tonight's show is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Tour. We finished our last stop in Dallas, Texas. We'll talk about that a little more. But we do have an event coming up. Say Yes to Life, a pro-life brunch on Saturday, January 25th, 2020. So make sure you get your tickets at chitchattour.com. That's chitchattour.com. Yeah. We want to see your face in the place, and we are so very excited about it.
Oh,
you have time to save your little money. Who is this calling? You see how people call me while I'm on the air.
Well, who is?
Let me silence it. Let me just silence my little phone or whatever. People be calling me. I should have muted the phone, you all, but I forgot to do that. Most of the time I have it muted because you remember that time you told me it was making all of this noise. So I don't know how to stop all of that noise.
No. Tell the story.
So what had happened was I was asleep.
Yes.
All of a sudden I felt somebody over me and it was Silk.
No. Let me back it up. Diamond was asleep. We was sharing the same room. Diamond was asleep, but I was still up working, and I kept hearing something like zzz, every 5 minutes. Zzz. So I'm like, what is that buzzing? So I went to her computer, cut the volume down, still kept hearing the bzzz. She over there knocked out, y'all. I walked around to her side of the bed, and what I did is I noticed that her phone was on vibrate. So what I did is picked up her phone to put it on silent so that she can finish getting her some rest. But at the time that I was putting it on silent, she woke up. And she saw me over her, and she's like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Well, I'm putting your phone on silent because it's buzzing every 5 minutes. It's been buzzing like this about the last 2 hours because she would sleep just that long, y'all. She needed some rest. And then the next day,
wait a minute, Silk. Okay,
while sitting there minding my business,
I said, okay, I accused Silk
she accused
of sneaking
me
in my phone.
out the blue sky, y'all.
I said, Silk, I accused her of sneaking in my phone.
Yeah.
And I asked her, what are you looking for?
Uh-huh.
Why are you just like trying to pry into my phone?
And I'm like, what's in your phone that I would want?
Right.
Simon, what's wrong? What's going on?
So, but when we got on the plane the next day, and I kept hearing all this noise, and found out it was my phone. Yeah, I said, "Oh my God!" So I had to turn to Silk and say, "I
took
apologize."
her headphone out. She was like,
"I'm so sorry."
I'm so sorry.
It is buzzing, and I don't even know how to stop all of this stuff from buzzing on my phone.
Well, you know what? They update a lot of different stuff, and
Right.
they want you to press this button, push this button, and they have all of these different options. And
Right.
you think you don't push the right one, but you didn't push neither one.
I didn't. I don't know what I. Thank you, Silk, for trying to help me out.
Trying to help you out so you can get you some more sleep. You have been asleep for 2 hours, and this is during the time you was a little under the weather.
Yeah.
So let her get plenty rest, so we won't, hear her suffering. So
oh, Silk. But I did apologize because when I'm wrong about something, I do apologize.
Yes. A lot of people always ask which one is Diamond and which one is Silk.
I'm Diamond
and I'm Silk.
Yes.
And we're sisters. We're blood sisters. Okay.
And we do get in our little spats. Cause I'm like, what you doing in my phone? Why you going in my phone? Why you going?
And I'm sitting there like, is she really just like, this? I had to apologize. I said, I know she's sick, and so maybe it's taking another phone. It's going mentally or something.
Okay, special thank you to everybody that defends Diamond and Silk when it comes to these trolls. I so thank you very much for that.
Yes.
And I want people to understand that this is not this is our own personal opinion. When we talk what we talk on our chit chat lives, this is our personal opinion. And even though our personal opinion, sometimes it come out in a wash like it was, oh God, they was right. Oh my goodness, they were right.
Yes.
A lot of times people don't even understand this here. We go off of intuition, how we feel. If something feels strange, if it don't feel right, we speak it. Right. And then a lot of the time it be the truth.
99.999% of the time is the actual truth. What we saw, what we said, what we felt.
Right.
And what common sense told us.
That's right. And we can't help it that we
use common sense.
That's right. We can't help it that we have that.
Everybody
have
an intuition.
Have it. Yeah. You just have to use it. Now we use as ours.
That's right.
Something ain't right, then we say something about something ain't right about this right here. Yeah. A lot of people ain't crazy.
Well, like my intuition is telling me, Diamond.
What, girl?
Lindsey Graham gonna have to step down out of everything because Joe Biden, they're friends, and I saw some stuff that Lindsey Graham said about Joe Biden, and they're too close, and Lindsey Graham is not going to be able to really fully look into Joe Biden with the open mindset because they're close friends. So that's what my intuition, my spirit is telling me. But let's continue.
Okay, we'll talk about that a little bit more. Also, you all make sure you stay connected at chitchatme.com. So that you can stay connected and updated and see what's going on and what we're doing.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you to everybody, all of our fans and followers that we see in the airport. I love y'all.
Wow.
I love you all. You stop us, you hug us, and people want to know, like other people would be like, why do y'all have all these people just hugging y'all? Because we sit in our dining room. And they sit in their dining room, living room, bedroom, office. And I have my little water or tea. Silk have her little drinky drink, whatever she's drinking. You may have your coffee or whatever you drinking. And it's just like maybe girlfriends talking to girlfriends or guy friends or whatever. It is. It's just
like family.
Or family.
It's like
or
family.
brothers or sisters or whatever like that.
Yes.
And when we see each other, the natural thing being, oh my God, we're always hugging on each other.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I always catch everybody's stuff because somebody's always hugging me. And people used to kiss me in the mouth, but I try to turn away. So as the guys, I try to turn away so they won't kiss me dead in the mouth like that. Because they used to get me. And I stopped letting that happen because you don't know. Listen, this is the time of the year where germs be everywhere. And thank you for everybody that sent in little recipes telling me what to do to get rid of this here. Some people think it's allergies. My doctor think it's allergies, but I was sick the other day. But I feel so much better. So thank you all for everything.
You sound better too.
Do I?
Yes,
great,
ma'am.
great.
That's
Yes.
why I had to let you get plenty of rest.
Thank you, Silky Smooth. Okay, listen, you all. For the holiday, let me throw this in. Okay, so you all know that we are around the holidays. Thanksgiving is coming up. Well, we have a DVD that's going to be coming out called The Best of Diamond and Silk.
Yes.
But you have to wait till Thanksgiving Day to get it.
Right.
I believe the DVD is $20.20.
Right.
Plus shipping and handling.
Of course.
I believe on that particular DVD. Now, here's the deal, you all. Anybody that purchased this DVD or anything out of the store between Thanksgiving and the end of the holiday, your name is going to be entered into a drawing.
The end of the holiday.
The end of it will end after
Christmas or New Year's.
New Year's.
Okay.
Right after New Year.
1/1/2020.
Okay, 1/1/2020.
Okay.
Then we're going to have a big drawing. And whoever name we pull, them and a guest, we will be coming to your state to sit down and have lunch with you all. And we hadn't done that since 2017.
Right.
I think. And that used to be so much fun. Okay. So keep looking out for the Best of Diamond and Silk DVD. And everything is going to drop on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And you can go ahead on and you can order it. And I hope you all laugh. Because when I viewed it, I couldn't get away from it. I just laughed.
Yes.
And I hope you all have a lot of fun with it. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Now, we do have something that we want to tell you all.
Oh, yeah.
We have a very, very major announcement on December the 5th at 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
So I want you all to prepare yourself to come on all of our social media platforms, whichever one you can get a hold to, so that we can make this announcement.
This is very important.
This is a very important announcement. Yeah. And you know what? What people don't understand, every day at 11:21 we pray.
That's right. We pray for our president. We pray for this country. We pray for the success, our prosperity.
Right.
We pray. Yes.
And so we're doing this at after we pray.
After
at
we
11:22 we're coming on
live.
And I'm glad I'm praying before. Sometimes you got to pray it out before you see what I'm talking about yourself.
Before you proceed.
Yes.
Yeah, but this is really important.
Very important.
We want everybody, you must be there.
December the 5th.
Yeah.
At 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Diamond and Silk have a huge announcement. A major one. All right?
Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
Let's move it right on. Right on. Listen, Dallas, Texas, you all, it was phenomenal.
Oh, yes. Yes, it was.
It was beautiful in Dallas, Texas. We enjoyed ourselves on yesterday. Thank you for everybody that showed up and showed out. Everybody that came from far and near California and different places flew in to be there with us. Thank you all so much. It was beautiful.
It was amazing. Oh, my God. The VIP, the music. The love, the laughter. I mean, it was amazing.
And we had such a wonderful time.
I believe if we were still sitting there talking, people would still be there.
Right.
24 hours later.
We had a phenomenal time. So thank you everybody in Dallas, Texas that showed up and showed out for Diamond and Silk. I surely appreciate it because the only way we advertise is just like this. I'm telling you all. Because
word of mouth.
Can't. You know, they won't let you promote. Certain things they just won't let you do.
They're taking away tools, other business tools to keep you from being able to do anything pretty much on their site.
Right.
So
And what I love is that we was on the same stage that the Jackson 5 performed on back in the day.
Michael Jackson and the Jackson
Yeah.
5 performed on the same stage. I said,
Uh-huh.
"Ooh, girl, I think I may be, standing on his like footprint or something where
Oh
he
my
might have stood."
goodness. And you know what? The
Wow.
evening was full of love, laughter, smile, and energy. And thank you all so much. We surely appreciate y'all. You know, we appreciate everybody. If you all want to see what we've done this year when it comes to the touring, every city that we visit, they always make up a slideshow to show you some of the reactions and
Interactions and different
interactions
things.
that was going
Yeah.
on. So you can
Yeah.
go all the way back to the beginning of the year and look and
Yes.
see what we,
Yes.
what's going
So
on.
thank you to everybody that actually, purchased a ticket to come out to see Diamond and Silk.
Yeah.
And my even black brothers and
Oh,
sisters.
thank you all so
God
much.
bless you.
Well,
Thank you
I'm
all
telling
for
you,
coming outside of
listen,
that box.
woke people are woke.
People are woke. And a lot of people are sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Right.
Of the same old mess.
Right.
Coming off that Democrat plantation.
I want to throw this out here. There is something, we have some red t-shirts called "We Defend Trump."
Yes.
I'll have it on the next time that we're on Chit Chat Live, you all. Make sure you go over there to Diamond and Silk store to get your "We Defend Trump" t-shirts. And on November, Thanksgiving, is that on the 28th? I think this year.
I'll have to look it up.
I think it's on the 28th this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving Day, you can go ahead and order your DVD, and you can get that from diamondandsilkstore.com, you all.
I just wanted
and get
to
that get that while it lasts, okay? Because sometimes that stuff tend to sell out. But I hope you all have a good time.
But that's
watching
our "We Defend Trump"
t-shirt,
right there.
And they can get the We Defend Trump's t-shirt at diamondandsilkstore.com, and the Best of Diamond and Silk DVD at diamondandsilkstore.com.
Yes.
I also believe that the president have a rally coming up this week as well. I
Yes.
think it's one this week in Florida. And it'll play on all of our platforms as well. Thank you, RSBN, for everything that you do to make sure that the rallies do
Keep
play.
hanging in there, RSBN.
Love them over there.
That's right.
I love them.
That's right.
So thank you all so much for that.
Okay.
All right, let's get into the nitty gritty.
Let's get into it.
All right, so it was 2 weeks worth of hurt feelings and fishing expedition and nothing found. You had people going off the hearsay. It just got on my nerves.
Oh.
And I looked, I watched, I listened. And okay, so they went from quid pro quo. And now they trying to say bribery.
Bribery.
Bribery. And I'm like, but when they ask questions like, was this a bribery? Was this a quid pro quo? And everybody was like, no. Then I'm like, well, bug eye, Adam, pencil neck, shift, what do you have left? And see, what really got on my nerves, listen, you all, I could call him a nastier name than that. But what really bothers me is that he was sitting up there acting like the judge, the jury, the executioner, the prosecutor, even down to the clerk that be typing the little everything that everybody say.
But he looked like the devil with the pitchfork.
That's what he did.
Sitting right up there.
Conducting a kangaroo court.
Yep.
Not given due process.
Yep.
The president not allowed to defend himself. Not allowed to call in his witnesses. And you know what, Silk, what I want to happen?
Do you want?
I think that if it goes to the Senate, I think it should be a trial. The first person you all need to call is Adam Schiff.
He needs to be up there.
Call Nancy Pelosi.
Call her.
And then call Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, and Hunter Biden friend. And after you call them, call Obama, call Crooked Hillary, call Comey. Because I also want to know what happened with this Russia, who orchestrated it, masterminded it, perpetuated it, who did that.
Call it out. All of it.
And I wanted to play out on television.
Yeah.
You wanted this to play out on television, right? To garner an emotion from the American people, to sway public opinion.
That's right.
And here's what the public think. They not buying your sugar, honey, iced tea, Adam Schiff.
They're not buying Schiff to Schiff.
We were on the plane and our travel assistant was sitting with somebody. And the person that she was sitting with was like, I didn't vote for Trump. I wouldn't normally vote for Trump, But this time I'm going to vote for Trump because what they're doing up there is wrong. Everybody can clearly see that they have nothing.
That's right.
That they have nothing. And thank you, Pencil Neck Adam Schiff, for changing and swaying minds and swaying votes to the Republican Party.
That's right.
So that they can vote for Donald J. Trump. I thank you.
So he acting like Russia, right? He's the Russian.
He colluding and all, but thank you.
Sowing discord and all that.
But here's the deal. Thank you, because now people's eyes are wide open and they see what you're doing. That's you're trying to railroad a sitting president.
It's been 3 years of investigation in the same BS. 3 freaking years. Over $40 million blown.
Wasted.
Spent and wasted of taxpayer dollars in some BS.
Yep, that's what
What I want to know is, after the trial, will and can we get a refund plus interest?
Absolutely. Not only the trial, but also I want a refund for everything that the shenanigans they playing out now.
Yes.
And even the shenanigans that they played out when it's come to this so-called Russia collusion.
And will our president, he should be able to get a do-over for 3 years. Free and clear.
Okay, so this is how it should work. Well, here's how it should work. No, this is how it should work.
How should it work?
Well, after he finished, he get it in 2020 and do them 4 years. They got to give him an extra 3 years.
An extra 3 years.
They started it.
That's right.
They started.
And see, what people fail to realize, there's something called the establishment.
Come on, girl.
The establishment are the good old boys.
That's what they are.
The establishment are laced with Democrats and Republicans.
Come on.
We call them the deep state
snakes. That's right.
It's who they are. And what they are used to doing is controlling how elections are.
That's right.
Controlling people's mindset. Sowing their own discord into the universe so that you can vote for the person that they want you to vote for.
Right.
So they would take and they would degrade the person that they don't want.
Right.
And uplift the person that they can control.
Right. That's right.
That's what they would do.
That's what they're trying to do.
Now, with President Donald J. Trump, at the time, Donald Trump, he had his own money. So they couldn't control him.
They couldn't.
With their money. And so he won this by the
American people.
Okay? And the establishment don't like that.
They can't stand
So what they've done, Diamond.
Come on, girl.
Is they've laced President Trump's administration with plants. And they
poison plants. Poison ass. Poison plants.
And bushes. Is what they did.
Yeah.
And they kept them there to try to control President Donald J. Trump and his administration. And so what happened is President Trump is like, no, this is how I want to do it. So what you're seeing is a lot of these plants shriveling up and quitting. Is what you see. But then you see a lot of them still there with many stripes and stars, acting like they're the lieutenant this and
I don't care about. Listen, I commend you for your service.
That's right.
But I have a right to have an opinion about you. If you sitting up there and you look like either you know the whistleblower or you may be the whistleblower.
Or a leaker. Or a spy. But you're definitely a plant.
Oops.
Now, what they're doing is they're trying to control all of this foreign money.
Right.
President Trump is tired of giving American dollars to these foreign entities, and the rest of the different countries are not contributing.
That's right.
He's tired of that.
That's right.
We got money going out and nothing coming back in. Like we're police patrolling the whole country.
And a lot of them were like angry employees.
Yes.
Or ex-employees. Let me tell you all something. Yes. The president is the president of the United States. He has a right to make up his foreign policy how he see fit.
Yep.
And if he don't go along with your shenanigans, he don't have to. And for you to eavesdrop on him or listen to his phone conversation and to pick it apart as if he's a child, shame on you. As a matter of fact, if it go to the Senate, I want all of Obama calls. I want us to all pick through them. Yes. Bring them out so that we can hear what was said on those calls.
That's right. But you have the establishment. Nancy Pelosi.
Nasty,
to call her name, Lord forgive
don't
me.
call her no name.
Oh, it was on the way out. That was on the tongue. But I said Nancy Pelosi.
Right,
talking
girl.
about we have an imposter in the White House. Like she owned the damn White House.
She owned the White House.
And
Nancy
Pelosi
owned the White House.
You got these old ass Congress people sitting up there looking like they've been up there for decades. Sitting up there for damn centuries.
They've been up there since the 1800s.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. They got their family members sitting on these different boards, collecting these millions of dollars, getting filthy rich, while American children is away fighting wars.
That's right.
Getting killed in these doggone wars. Right. Now they sitting up there on their high horse, collecting money from all of this weaponry and different stuff. The investments they have in there for fighting these wars.
I was talking to somebody over the phone, and they was like, well, what's going on? I said, what you see is, you see people upset because they're so used to making monies off the backs of Americans being oppressed, suppressed, depressed, you all.
And in stress.
Yes, having our borders wide open. People make money off that. The opioid crisis. Money is being made off that. Anytime when you're prospering, they don't want you to prosper.
No.
Look at what the Democrat Party is talking about. Taking away your tax cuts, removing this, put more regulations in place. Do we really want that as Americans? They're not looking out for us. They're looking out for their own best interests, not for the interests of the American people. Then you have one man that comes around, look out for the interests of America. Told Black America, listen, what the hell do you have to lose? Give me a chance. Well, we gave him a chance, and guess what? Look at all the good things that's happening. And you think we want to run back to a Democrat?
If the Democrats get in, the Black people going to have a whole lot to lose.
Oh, God.
A whole lot to lose. Because look at what they're pushing right now, y'all.
That's right.
They're pushing Medicare, medical for all, including illegal aliens for free. And they're pushing education, and then they want to throw money at Mother Nature. Okay, first off, let me go backwards. Mother Nature.
Come on, girl.
Listen. With this climate change and all of this stuff, if you are cold, put on a coat. And if it get too hot, take the coat off. Okay? It's just that easy. You can purchase a coat by $20, $30, $40, $50.
Or go get your free coat. People giving away all year, especially this time of year.
Now, medical and education. They want to take and give us government-ran medical, government-ran education. Let's talk about education.
Come on, girl.
If you remember back in the days of slavery, they didn't want their slaves having no education.
That's right.
They wanted to control what you learned.
And they didn't want you to learn nothing.
So now this government-ran education. They don't want you to have school choices. They want to pick and depict to you what they want you to learn. Especially to my Black people. They want to talk about all of this Black history. The only time they throw Black history your way is when they want to victimize you and make you think you still stuck in the days of slavery.
So they trying to make you feel like a victim.
Yeah. And then, so the education that they want to give you is the bare minimum, because they don't want you to be smart enough to understand what they really been doing to everybody.
Yes, right.
Okay, and then medical. They want to give you medical for all.
And listen, all medical is different. Her needs are going to be different from my needs.
That's right.
My needs are going to be different from your needs. So how you going to give a one size fit all to every American?
And then you want to give illegal aliens, someone that hadn't even put into our system.
You free medical for us to pay for it.
For us to pay for it.
Now you done double charged us for medical. We got to pay for our stuff, and then we got to pay for our illegal aliens.
Okay. Now, do you hear them talking about bringing back jobs for you to be able to work, so that you can purchase the education you want to purchase, or purchase the medical you choose to purchase? Opportunities for you to be able to have a say-so in your own life. They're not pushing that, y'all.
Oh, no.
They're pushing to control you by any means necessary.
That's right, girl.
That's what they're doing.
I just looked and shook my head.
This is some BS, and the sad thing is that we've been asleep to this sugar, honey, iced tea for all of these years. They've been promising, especially Black folks. The Democrat Party has been promising, we gonna do this. Well, we gonna make it better for you over here. Well, we gonna do that. And then whenever you get them voted in, They do nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
But they're taking a gatekeeper in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
To keep your black sons.
Don't you say it, girl.
On the plantation.
Don't you say it.
Yeah, keep you right there. And try to figure out how they can continue to keep you right there with the rats, with the rodents, with the drug infestation, with blacks killing blacks. And then want to talk about, well, the Justice Department this, the Justice Department that. But it was them that put the legislation in place for the Justice Department.
That's right.
And you vote for that. And then look at Diamond and Silk and say, we sold out.
No, you sold out.
No, we didn't have to sell nothing. We walked the hell away.
That's exactly what we did.
We didn't have to sell a thing.
That's exactly what we did.
They weren't giving us nothing.
That's right.
We didn't have to sell one thing.
We didn't have to sell out nothing.
Oh,
we
God.
Walked away, and you all should walk the hell away.
You better run.
And run like hell.
Run like hell. That's what you better do. But for 2 weeks.
We sat and we listened to this here.
What we learned is that, what I learned.
Come on, girl, tell me what you learned.
Is that the Obama leftovers were still stuck in their feelings. And I think that maybe they should have purchased some Midol, drank some chamomile tea,
maybe a little water,
or even got a heating pad and put on their little hurt feelings and their sore spots. 2 weeks of foolishness.
That's what it was.
Full of fishing and making up crimes as they go.
As they go along.
Listen to me, you all. If you're in search of a crime, that means there's no evidence of a crime. Why are we doing this here?
It's called railroading.
Why?
It's the same stuff that happened to our ancestors back in the day. The same stuff that's happening to Americans today.
Yeah.
People are being railroaded. You don't like them, I'm going to get you.
You got Bug Eye, Pencil Neck Adam Schiff. Lord. Guide my tongue.
Guide it,
Jesus. Lord Jesus. Guide it, God.
Guide it, Jesus.
How can he bring up 3 witnesses that wasn't even on a call to hear what was going on a call? And this impeachment inquiry is supposed to be about a call.
So what that tells you is, again, Pencil Neck Adam Schiff, or Bug Eye Adam Pencil Neck Schiff, what he did was he pushed people in front of the American people, called them witness when they hadn't witnessed anything, which is a lie. So he lied again to the American people, doing a 52 fake out to try to get the American people to go along as if we're stupid. We're not stupid.
Right.
If hearsay is inadmissible in court, why in the heck is they letting it play out in Congress as if, we have or something, when it's all
you don't have
inadmissible?
Nothing.
You ain't the judge, nothing. Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff is not the judge.
No. But you know what? He is a devil in disguise. I just always call him right on out.
With
I'm
his telling
you, I think he's right up there with all of them imps or something, because he sits there and look. And then he tried to lead the witness. Oh, no, you can't answer that question. Oh, no, this is going to expose
and
the
it should have been somebody there to object. You cannot lead the witness. And it was almost like he was trying to put words in the witness's mouth.
In the so-called witness's mouth.
Yeah. I saw that.
You know one thing that I did not heard in this whole ordeal?
What?
Nothing about a 2020 election.
No.
I don't even call him the word 2020 or numbers 2020.
But who they should have been talking about is that quid pro Joe.
That's right.
And that quid pro dough.
That's right.
That his son collected. $50,000 to $80,000 a month.
That's right.
How you go from being a crackhead or a crack star to collecting that type of money a month? So he had to have used his daddy's influence.
Well, he
and
did.
Then when it comes to quid pro quo, you got to be getting some quid pro quo. You got to be getting something on a personal level. Biden was trying to protect his son.
Yep.
On a personal level.
And used American dollars.
Tax dollars to do
over
it.
the head of
and y'all don't want to call him to the table?
That's right.
If Lindsey Graham can't stand up to Biden, then who's the next in line? Because Biden need to be questioned about that.
Do you all even realize that a lot of these people that they call themselves witnessing and having them on as witnesses have a fingerprint or have a hand in this doggone Russia collusion where Hillary Clinton paid for the dossier and this election interference? Do you all even realize that a lot of those people, those ambassadors, was a lot of them was the key players
in
this?
Right.
Do y'all even realize this?
And go ahead.
And Joe Biden, okay, he's guilty as hell.
Oh, yes, he is.
Because Devin Archie came to the White House and sat with Joe Biden for a long time that night, and had that meeting with him. And then a few days later is when Joe Biden's son got on the board of Burisma. Okay, collecting
$50 to $80,000.
He had a meeting with him at the White House. But Adam Schiff, don't nobody want to talk about that, because see, you got to remember too, Adam Schiff is also connected.
Come on.
To Ukraine. And some money. In a particular kind of way. So you got all of these imps that's around our president, where the establishments have placed these people, strategically placed these people in certain positions because they don't want Donald Trump to find out about their mess.
That's right.
That's what's going on,
Silk,
y'all.
You gave us a whole mouthful and you telling the truth.
Oh.
Well, I like what we tweeted out. Because they was talking about the whistleblower, and Adam Schiff was like, "Don't call the name of the whistleblower. If you do, he was going to do this and do that."
And yeah, you can't say the next line. Told this lieutenant, you can't say the next line, because if you say this next line, then we don't want to out the whistleblower.
So we tweeted, if no one knows who the whistleblower is, how does anyone know when the whistleblower name is about to be exposed? But I'm gonna tell you that lieutenant that was sitting up there.
Yeah, his name is.
Listen, I looked at him. I said, now this man is, I thank you for your service, but you lying about something and you're covering up something. Lieutenant Colonel Vindman, whatever his name is.
Vindman.
I'm like, he's lying about something.
Yes.
I couldn't put my finger on it, but something ain't right.
Yeah.
Either he is the whistleblower, he knows the whistleblower, it's something there and something's not right. And
he's a plant.
I'm just calling it like I see it.
Obama operative. We'll say allegedly, because I wasn't there to see him get planted. But that's all he is. Because see, he had things carteled and written for President Trump to say it a particular establishment way.
Was he upset that while the president was on the phone call, the president didn't use his talking points and he just had a decent conversation with the Ukrainian president?
Exactly. See, things are cartel for President Trump to do it a particular way, so that you can stay within the line of the way we're used to doing it as the establishment.
But
and Donald Trump
you
is
don't control
he's
Donald
just straight
Trump.
up.
Right.
He's not politically correct.
It's sad when
you
think
up.
that you can control him. You don't get to control the president.
No.
He not gonna. That's why I love an alpha male.
Yes.
An alpha male ain't gonna let you control them.
Heck no.
I love an alpha male.
Yes.
Y'all want to get with Diamond? Be an alpha male.
Listen.
I'm turned on by it because you know what it does.
What?
It calms me down.
Okay.
I can be ladylike because I don't have to feel like I got to always be
jump into action.
That's right. Because that alpha man I got this.
Uh-huh.
And so with an alpha man, you're not going to be able to control him and you're not going to be able to tell him what to do. And what's wrong with all of those establishment people or the Democrat, the Obama's leftovers, you mad that you can't control him like you all controlled Obama.
Yep.
That's what's wrong with y'all.
And that's why the establishment is now pushing Buttigieg because he's easy to be controlled like a puppet on a string.
He's not going to win.
One more quick thing.
Come on.
Lazinski. They in all of this whole BS that's been going on, Zelensky found out about the hold on the aid in August. After this was, and he found out through a political blog, but this was after the phone call. So my question is, if the quo didn't know about the dough, then how did the quid pro dough become a quid pro quo?
Ask the Democrats; they know.
Answer me that. See,
that's right, Victoria. I want to take charge. Listen, I'm very turned on, but I'm like, okay, like if you got it, I love it,
and that's why we love our president. They keep saying that women is not for our president. I'll be damned. Listen,
let me tell you something. Women like that.
Yeah,
I do not want a wuss.
Oh no.
I don't want a wuss.
Uh-uh.
I like a take charge type of guy that can
Yeah.
handle this, got all this
Not someone
handled.
that's as easy to be controlling. Mm-mm.
And you can't
You
control
can't control
President Trump.
president.
And I like that about
Yeah.
him. I love that about him.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, you have the Democrats now. They're
Mm.
talking about going back doing article of impeachment
Mm-hmm.
based off of bribery, abuse of power, contempt of Congress, and obstruction of justice.
Mm.
And I'm curious on,
Mm-hmm.
can the American people do an article of impeachment against all of those do nothing Democrats for all of the above that they want to do against our
Can
president?
we do it?
Because when I looked at it, Diamond,
Go ahead,
for the
girl.
bribery,
Uh-huh.
the Democrats have been using the American tax dollars
Mm.
to allegedly enrich their own bank accounts instead of using it to pay down the deficit and help Americans over illegals.
Mm.
But you're using our money
That's right.
to get enrich yourself. Abuse of power.
Mm.
Yeah.
Come
To the
on.
do nothing Democrats in Congress, they are abusing their power by trying to remove a duly elected president via a kangaroo court.
That's what they doing.
You're abusing your powers.
Mm-hmm.
They have been trying to impeach the president since hours after he was elected by we the people. That's abuse of power.
That's right.
Contempt of Congress.
Contempt of Congress.
All of the Democrats in Congress have been in contempt of America. They are anti-America and American. All of them have chosen illegal aliens over we, the American people, as if Americans' lives are worthless.
That's right.
They all disregard the fact that we voted for Trump, not crooked Hillary.
That's right. So what you're trying to do is go against the will of 60-some million
Yes,
people and
yes.
say our votes don't matter.
There
I
you
even
go.
heard the other day that it has been alleged, because I'm sorry, I heard what someone said,
Okay.
that Don Lemon on the very fake news, that old nasty CNN, gonna say that anybody that believed Trump have to be mentally. Because I'm sorry, anybody that's trying to take down a duly elected president have to be a treasonous. I hope that's a word. Or committing treason, and you have to be mentally ill to think that you gonna get away with doing that,
Yeah.
and we the people ain't gonna
Don't
see
see
you. That's what I call mentally ill.
That's right.
So don't you be cautious how you say that.
Say that.
Oh, lemon head.
Lemon juice. Okay, obstruction of justice. The last thing that they want to try to take our president out on. It has been a partisan effort to resist the president and the respect for the office. They've obstructed the truth by leaking their lies in order to fit their narrative. They are unlawfully railroading the sitting president by going in search of a crime or trying to use something to say it's a crime when they know it's a lie.
That's all it is.
They have violated their oath of office
Yep.
by not upholding the Constitution to protect and serve we,
That's right.
the American people. And they are pushing impeachment instead of legislation.
Oh, yeah.
So obstruction of justice, how about obstruction of Americans?
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to win an election.
Yeah.
I don't even care. I don't even know how they're going to think that they're going to win back the House.
Oh,
People not crazy.
no.
But keep on pushing it.
Keep on pushing it. Now, Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, Jesus, you are.
Elizabeth Warren.
You know what? Elizabeth Warren, she gets some.
I mean, all I can say is poor Elizabeth
So
Warren.
where was she at?
She was at is it a university?
Was it a university? It was a university. She was caught in a pickle between a rock and a hard place. She almost looked like a deer caught in headlights.
Yep.
And she was in a state of shock and was in dire need of being rescued. Do we have any footage?
We have the footage.
All right, I
so
want
y'all
y'all to take a look at this and we'll talk. So apparently, you all, in that particular video, you had people chanting about school choice. They are school choice activists. They were chanting about their choice for school.
Right.
And these were black people. And I guess Elizabeth Warren thinks she was going to waltz in there and start talking about the public school system as if it was going to be cool for black people. And you have black America, they want school choice.
Exactly. They want school choice. And see, can I just interject one thing on this here particular thing? For my black people, we've been wanting school choice for a long time from Democrats.
Right.
But you keep voting for the same system that keep putting the stumbling blocks in the way.
That's right.
Look at yourself. You sit there and you protest for something, yet you vote for the same system that keep putting the red tape there so you can't get what you want.
So listen, there's another video. So at the beginning of this next video, you're going to hear Elizabeth Warren ask, what do we do with this?
What do we, just listen to this.
Listen to what she said.
And watch this whole video.
I want to say something. No one is here to quiet you, least not this black woman, who know what it is when people have tried to put me in a corner and tell me to be silent. You are welcome here. The senator is here to talk about the contributions fighters like you have made to history. So in this moment, I want to just say something. So in this moment, there are many people that do not know this story because we have been rendered as a historical footnote in history. So I am going to appeal to you to not dishonor that history. We are grateful. We are grateful for your activism and your voice, and you are welcome here. And we would love to convene after this about the issue that you are here to stoke our consciousness about. But when these women have been ignored this long, this is their moment, and we are going to hear the story.
Okay, so what I found interesting, Silk, was how they had to bring the gatekeeper to calm the waters from the black people.
Yes.
Elizabeth Warren couldn't stand there.
No. She was disheveled.
She was disheveled. All just scared. She was so scared and petrified and frightened. So they had to go get a gatekeeper. Somebody that's probably the house gatekeeper. They in the house with Massa. Come on and calm the waters with these black folks.
Right.
Because I'm about to tell them an old story to make them feel like victims.
Yeah.
And it just pissed me off when I saw it. Shame on Ayanna Pressley for even letting Elizabeth Warren, who's a white woman, make black people feel as if they victims and as if they only have one choice, and that's the public school system that they set up for all of us to become really failures.
That's right.
Because what are these people teaching our children? Anytime you pushing this socialism down they throat, hell, I would want school choice too.
That's right. And so what it put me in the mind of something that Margaret Singler was talking about when she was writing about the Negro Project. That's the abortions, Planned Parenthood. Okay. She said, we do not want word to get out that we want to exterminate the Negro population.
Come on,
and the
up.
Minister is the man who can straighten out that ideal if it ever occurs to any of their more rebellious members. See, Ayanna Pressley was acting as the minister.
Yeah.
Okay? Because she had to quiet the people that was using their voice to say we want our own choices when it comes to school. But oh no, she had to come up because she had to calm the waters. the black people, so you can just be silent.
Now, I get tired of people like that.
Oh,
because that is the reason why Black America remains
stuck.
When you have a person like Aya, whatever her name, Presley, coming out and really dismissing the fact that people want school choice.
Right.
Because we've got to hear a slave story again. Like this is Roots 101.
Yeah. Yeah.
And don't nobody want to hear that, because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And one of them people in that room been slaves.
No.
We don't. Before you got to do another video.
I got to do another video, and we're going to get into
it. We're going to get into it after this. Listen to this, you all.
You all listen to this right here.
Listen to it.
You might for your kids, because I read that your children went to private school. No, my children went to public school. But we...
Is it another one? Okay.
That's it. See, what they got to understand is Sarah Carter, which was the black lady that was there, okay? She is a school choice activist, okay? And she was taken out of the event. That was the lady that was taken out of the event. But she had an opportunity to talk to Elizabeth Warren, after everything was over with, okay? But once again, Elizabeth Warren lied. Elizabeth Warren said that her children went to public school, okay? After Sarah Carpenter stated to her, we are going to have the same choice that you had for your kids because I read that your children went to private school. So Elizabeth Warren lied. So I want to just play that one more time for everybody to just listen and hear it. It's going to go fast, so listen up and hear it.
You might for your kids, because I read that your children went to private school. No, my children went to public school. But we...
Did you hear that?
I heard that, but here's the deal, Elizabeth Warren. I don't give a damn if they went to public school. This black lady wants school choice. Right. She may not want her child to go to a public school. Right. And my thing is, why are you acting like you the master?
Yes.
The slave master. And you can tell people where you want them to send their kids. Right. Everybody don't want this public education no more, because it echoes the sentiments of slavery again with this socialistic idea.
Yes. And
ideology.
So Sarah Carter, she went on to suggest that Elizabeth Warren make more readily affordable options available to those who cannot afford to leave their suburban homes to take their children to better schools. She said, I can't pack up and say I'm leaving behind and going to Germantown. That's our suburb area, because I can't afford it. My daughter can't afford it. So we want to make what we got great, whether it's charter or traditional. Okay. So Warren responded back to her and said, let me just say, I appreciate nothing more than how much you care about your children and your grandchildren and getting them educated. That's all I want to do. If I don't have the pieces right, I'll go back and read it.
You better read it again.
Let me tell you something. How long have Elizabeth Warren been in government position?
She's been in for a while. She's been a senator for a while.
If she cared about your black babies and what the school choices, she would have been implemented something.
That's right.
For black babies and black children and the school stuff.
It's always, I have a plan.
She got to have a plan when somebody call her out. Why can't she have a plan before she get called out? Because she's confused.
I know you don't have the video, but Elizabeth Warren went on to talk to black people about slavery, you all.
I don't have the video, but I have the information about what was said.
Thank you for everybody that's contributing. Thank you so much. So one more thing. Elizabeth Warren's speech was about how black people went to Atlanta with hope in their heart in search of something different after slavery had ended.
Right.
What I found appalling about that is that none of those people have experienced slave, have never been a slave. So why are you talking about slavery? Why are you trying to re-victimize people because their ancestors may have been victims? You're making them victims, and then you keep talking about it. Now you re-victimizing what happened to their ancestors. You're putting that kind of energy onto them.
Yes, and to piggyback off of that, to the black people sitting there in the audience why are you even accepting that?
That's right. She goes on to say, once in Atlanta, black women could only find work they were forced to do, and that's to care for white families. Well, that happened with our ancestors back in the day.
That's right.
But that don't happen like that today. That's not happening like that today. So I was appalled when she said that.
Right.
She said there were a group of black women better known as the washerwomen. They went from house to house of white families to collect dirty clothes, took it back to their homes, walked to get buckets of water from wells, and built fires to heat the water and used the soap they made. You know, she talked about black people as if they were some type of dungeon people somewhere in the dungeon and just didn't know any better.
Right. And I know that she's telling the story of what these women did, but why is it every time a white liberal Democrat
need a vote
get in front of black people and need a vote, they're always talking about slavery?
Right. That's
something that happened from their ancestors back in the day, like you're still stuck in this slavery mindset.
Right. Well, wait, hold up. Elizabeth Warren is still, she's white.
Yeah.
She is still stuck. She's a liberal white woman.
That's right.
She's still stuck in the slavery mindset.
That's right.
And the slavery mindset of the massa. Anytime you bringing up some stuff that happened back in the 1800s.
Right.
Like, something's got to be wrong with you. Here it is, almost 2020, and you bring this up. That's all you got to talk about when you talking to black folk. Because don't come to me with that. That's one thing I love about President Trump.
Yeah.
He don't be talking this foolishness right here.
He talk about how black people can be prosperous.
That's right. How you can have it today. He don't go back to the 1800s talking about slavery.
That's right.
And Ayanna Pressley should have stopped her. What are you doing, Elizabeth Warren? But you wanted a gatekeeper.
She's a gatekeeper.
You trying to keep the black folks in line. Because I don't need you thinking outside of the box.
Right.
I don't need you wanting school choice. Just take what they give you. Right
and
here.
Be all right.
And you run with your tail tucked between your legs and be okay with that.
That's what
Yes. And then she went on to say, then they ironed the clothes with iron heated in front of a fire. Everything was folded and stacked, ready to be dropped off. She's telling the story, y'all, only to pick up a new pile of dirty laundry. I wonder, did she do this? I wonder, did any of her ancestors, oops, I forgot she calling herself Native American. She always trying to make herself a minority, but she's not. She's a white woman. So I want to go back into her history. Is this what your ancestors did to my ancestors? Is this? And you just trying to tell a story in a roundabout way to not put it on you so you won't get so much heat from it? Don't know where this came from. They did this work for $1 a day. The family depended totally on the women. Wages lived at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, the family was depending on that. Yeah.
But if you cared about women living at the bottom of the barrel, you've been in government. Why haven't you done nothing for women? But you've been running around acting like you was another type of woman, a woman, but you won't even act like yourself. Why haven't you did nothing? But all of a sudden, you come out the woodwork. Now you have a plan for black people.
For black women.
For black women. Yeah, right. Then she went on to say, in July 1881.
1881, go ahead.
What the hell is she talking about something from 1881? Well, none of us here in 1881. But you see the victimization. You see how they do that to you?
And this ain't no different than BET playing Roots once a year to try to gather all your black people to keep your mind set in a state of slavery.
Then she said, in July 1881, a group of black women formed a union, the Washing Society. Then she spoke how the white washerwomen who stood on the sidelines followed the lead of the black women. She said black women then and now are no strangers to facing resisting when they fight for justice, and black women then and now don't give up easy.
Black women don't give up easy.
Now, here's the deal, Elizabeth Warren. You say we don't give up easy, right? But what have you done for black women? No, really, what have you done? You take the story and you paint it, and you got ignorant Ayanna, whatever her name, Presley, sitting right there co-signing your sugar honey iced tea.
That's right.
And then she calmed the waters. So black people are hearing this and think this is how you're supposed to go. Because she got y'all back to washing, hanging clothes on the line.
For $1 a day.
For $1 a day.
Yeah.
So that lets you know if she's still stuck back there, you ain't going to have more money in your pocket fooling with Elizabeth Warren.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, you ain't going to have nothing in your pocket. Because all she have is a plan to bankrupt this country and a plan for you not to have nothing but what they had back in 1881. Because why the hell are you talking about that?
You want to give, and that's okay to give honor to where honor is due. But at this time, and it's almost 2020, don't we got some more black people that we can take and uphold that did something so that black people can see?
You can obtain this. Now? You can do this.
Instead
this
of
be
taking
better.
Them back to the days of slavery?
No, this here woman, this here liberal white woman that keep running around here calling herself a minority took these black people back to the days of slavery, because that's how you calm them. I got to make you feel like a victim. I can't make you feel good about yourself. I got to make you feel sad that you in the circumstances that you poor and you always gonna be poor. That they only gonna pay you $1. I got to take you back to the days of 1881.
And notice how she said, facing resistance, when they fought for justice, it was back then and now. She's taking you from back then to now. She wants you to remain looking back then as if it's your now.
And look back then so you won't even see the now. You won't see the good that President Trump is doing for the country.
That's right.
Because she keeping you stuck.
She wants you to think that back then is your
and
now.
I'm surprised
right
a black person didn't stand up to her and call her out. See, you got these here white men and white liberal women on stage talking of pandering for black vote. Because they can't win an election without the black vote. They can't.
They know
now here's the difference. They got to have a lot of the black vote to win. Republicans only need a certain amount of black voters to win. I want you all to understand. And they know they can't win this without the black vote. But guess what? All they bringing you is the days of slavery. 1881 back in that day. They want to bring you to that level, that time.
That's right.
That's where they want to keep your mind and you stuck right in that.
That's right.
And nobody, did nobody see that? Y'all should have called Miss Presley behind out for that.
Yes, because I believe that the people there protesting wanted something different.
That's right.
And Presley came to calm the water.
They should have went off on her behind. See, she left it but like another Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson.
Right. Yes.
And that, you all, people be asking us all the time, what's wrong with the black community? That right there. Because you have somebody start talking loud to calm them as if they are in control of them. Thank God a Diamond and Silk wasn't there. I wish I would have had somebody that had our energy to stand up to all of them. Including Ayanna Presley to let her know.
Yes.
You got the
if you listen to it, every last one of the Democrats' presidential nominees that's running when they go do this speech, they're always talking about, when they're talking, especially in front of a group of black people, because that's who they're pandering to.
That's right.
Okay? Their speeches are always centered around slavery, race relations, discrimination, and victimhood.
And inequality.
But
everything that is centered around, the Democrats put it in place to make you feel like a victim.
And to keep create it. They created it.
That's what they did.
They created the economic inequality. Because what? They labeled black people as minorities because they wanted you to see that you were less than
anybody else. Another thing, I know y'all didn't watch the debates, but I had to sort of stomach through some of it. And Elizabeth Warren was talking about housing. So in my thing, what you gonna do? Create another project for black people? Because when they thought there was a project, or was it Lyndon B. Johnson that created the projects? Who created the projects for people? Why would you create something like that for black people? Well, you didn't have us, but you didn't have nothing but our ancestors out there in the huts. But now you gonna create the projects that become drug infested, riveted with crime. I mean, it's
Rodents,
like
rats.
Black people can't get out of whatever this is. This cycle. Then you have this white woman, white liberal woman, go and put them back as if you need to live in a project. We got to take you back to 1881.
And then you got AOC with other Democrats backing her to dismantle everything. To have everybody live in the same exact way. While they live high up the hog, you live below the damn hog with the hog foot on your neck.
And I want you to understand, these are what the white liberals are trying to do to black America.
Yes.
I'm not calling us African American. Jesse Jackson was the one that brought that term up. Y'all know most of us, all of us pretty much, ain't never been to Africa. We wasn't even born in Africa. And if you had to go back there to live, you wouldn't even know where to start. Because some of you may not be able to get your hair, your nails done. You may have to squat to use the bathroom instead of sitting on the toilet. So you got freedoms over here that you may not have over there. You better be careful about what you say.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I was appalled. And I said, why did somebody stop her? But see, black people, they so used to...
Again. And not just black people. All you Democrats. All of you Democrats.
Yeah.
They going to railroad you and have you all tied right there. Pretty soon it's not going to just be blacks. It's going to be blacks, Hispanics, all of you.
It's going to be everybody.
All of you. And then they bringing in these illegal aliens because they're looking for more bodies to make as slaves. And then for the black people that sits in these different places and listen to this, let them feed you this mess.
That's right.
You sit there and you the main ones complaining, talking about no justice, no peace.
Right.
We shall overcome, and don't realize we have
already overcame,
and it's time for us to come up.
That's right.
All of us to come up, but you can't come up staying stuck in a rut, looking really messed up.
That's right. You sure can't.
Time to wake the hell up.
So I was really shocked that they let Miss Lizzie. Line Elizabeth, Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Because she ain't never walked in black people's shoes. She ain't never walked in a minority shoe.
No.
She faked it, is what she did. You don't know.
Yes.
And when you don't know, somebody got to call you out.
She got benefits.
And let me tell you something. She rich.
Yes.
You ain't.
Now, she rich. But how much money have she donated to the poor?
Probably
but
not.
But you got President Donald J. Trump working for free in the White House.
That's right.
He donates his check every quarter.
Yes, he do.
Every year. Donate his check to a charity. How much have Elizabeth Warren, Joe Biden, and them, how much have they donated? But they all about, we want to help you. We want to help you. And they stale, old, dried up behinds has been in these positions for all of these years.
That's right.
And hadn't pushed one piece of legislation to help your
And then everything that's going on in America, they want to blame President Trump, and they the one been in office all these years. He only been in office, what, 3 years? Yeah.
They want to blame President Trump for all of this stuff that the Democrats created. That they created. And some of you Republicans sat right there and helped.
That's right.
Right along. Like I said before, I'm a Trumplican. I voted for President Donald J. Trump. I voted for the person,
that's right,
not the party.
I'm going to tell you like this here. I was telling somebody, and this is the naked truth. Y'all can say what you all want to.
Yeah.
It was not the Republican Party that enticed us to switch.
No.
It was Donald J. Trump
that's right.
that enticed these people to switch their party. The Republican Party wouldn't be a party if it wasn't for Donald J. Trump.
And
I don't care what anybody say. You let him walk from that party. You watch the Republican Party. Because he is the only man that I ever heard as a Republican tell black people what in the hell. Hey, what did ask them? What in the hell do you have to lose?
That's right.
Give me a chance.
You living in all of these areas.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want to.
Is going down. He done donated the more all of this money to HBCU.
The mores that any president. Not only that, the president. The more.
The most.
The most. That's right. Not the more. Is that right? The most.
I found that. Thank you.
The most. Thank
you. The most. And
don't get me wrong, I love the Republican Party, but I want you all to understand what time it is.
Yeah.
I need people to vote for my president, who I know to have our backs.
Right.
And some of you going to have to be Republicans to do so.
Right. And that's because of the two-party system
that we have.
Place.
But I ain't never heard no other Republican ask black people that.
They were scared. They were scared.
Yeah.
Because the Democrats have done shut them off into being scared. And then the Democrats actually shaped the Republican Party by them to looking racist. Is what they did.
And they allowed it.
They kept all white Republicans
right.
on Congress, in the House, to make it look and appear to be racist.
Teresa Beverly said, I will never vote Democrat again, period. Teresa, I'm with you.
We with you.
I'm not. How? You show us. Once we do the history, and you pick this apart, unmask what they got cavity mask. You see who the people the racists, who discriminate. Look at Elizabeth Warren. Her speech to me was offensive.
That was very offensive.
To black people.
That was very offensive.
And you got Ayanna Presley going along with it as if that was okay.
And then all of this other foolishness that I see all of these liberal Democrats trying to push, all of these lies they're trying to push. They're trying to remove their history, undo their history, and they're trying to push this mess out here into society. It's time for us as Americans to wake up.
That's right.
And speak out.
Because if not, some stuff they're gonna fundamentally try to change this country.
Yes.
They want us to be backwards.
Yeah.
They don't want us to know our left from our right.
That's right.
You got to understand that. Speaking of left, right, you got Google. They don't want to do any more political ads, and a lot of other these social media tech companies now want to alter their platforms to impact President Trump's influence because they know how effective it's been at using social media to reach supporters.
That's right.
And the only reason they're trying to stop his reach is because he don't want to have money. He can pump money into these ads.
Yes.
Can't nobody else do it. Now, I did hear that Bloomberg, he joined the race and he planned on bumping $100 million in ads, anti-Trump
ads.
But here's the deal. Why is somebody like Bloomberg, who is a billionaire, trying to use $100 million to target President Trump to take him down so he can get a job only paying $400,000 a year? Whoa. So that lets you know Bloomberg don't have any type of, he ain't worried about working for the American people. He only worried about his own greed, his own power, and how much more money he gonna pocket it.
That's right.
That is what that's about. He's an arrogant popping somebody, jumping into the race because you feel like can't nobody win. Well, little Michael, you ain't gonna be able to win either.
That's right. Your blooms are not blossoming.
That's right.
They're not. He need to go sit his old ass down somewhere.
He need to go sit down too.
Yeah, because ain't nobody listening to him. They take and they try to make our president look bad, but don't realize these same people's hung out with our president back in the day.
Thank you, Laura. She said, "How could that $100 million help the American people?" That was the first thing that I thought about. You sit your behind in New York talking about how good of a mayor. Why didn't you take that $100 million and help people on the streets? Right there in New York. But you want to jump in the race and target the president who that got the unemployment at an all-time low. You got more women back in the workforce. 600,000 women out of poverty. But you want to target it. Right? You want to target it. This president.
This president.
You arrogant. Oh, God. That's exactly what they are.
S.O.B.
So that's why these here tech companies are trying to stop the president.
Exactly.
I don't think it's going to work, you all.
Well, no,
there's too many little Harriet Tubmans out there doing what we call grassroots work, Underground Railroad.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. Because now they're saying that you can still voice your views, okay? But it can't be aimed at influencing legislation or a court in an outcome of a court case.
Well, look at how these social media platforms try to influence this Russia collusion witch hunt, and you all kept it going. But all of a sudden now, you all done got all brand new.
Even down to this Ukraine witch hunt host. This is nothing but voter suppression, and you're trying to influence an election. Jack Dorsey, you are interfering in an election.
That's what you're doing.
You are removing political ads for we the American people to be able to make our own decisions.
That's right.
And you want to make the decision for us.
They want to control us.
By letting what you want to show to show. So now you're going to have all of these people doing memes and different things. You're going to let all of this show an anti post.
Right.
You're going to let that show. But then when President Trump do something, or want to do something, you're going to censor that and thinking that, okay, this here suppress him.
Right.
That's interference in an election. And I'm just curious on who paid you off, Jack Dorsey.
Oops. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Because I wasn't there to see the payment.
Yeah.
But who did it? Who did it? Now,
or let's back it up.
Back it up. Back it on back up.
Who is coercing you or even doing a scare tactic and letting you know we will destroy you if you don't do that? You have to understand. You have the left-wing media, which is very powerful. I'll destroy you and your platform if you don't go along with this here. So it's one
they
or
had
two.
To get one.
Yeah.
And then Zuckerberg is a little bit too powerful.
Well, they scared of him before.
But they got
scared
him into
when he
some
started
stuff.
taking and changing the whole platform.
And he's still doing some
censoring,
zucking with us and different things.
Oh yeah.
And but now Zuckerberg claims that, okay, yes, he's not going to get involved in the political spectrum. Then what he need to do is remove
all algorithms
where it says that you are a political page.
That's right.
And you can't advertise this and that. You need to remove all of your shenanigans.
That's what you need to do.
All of it is a part of censorship.
That's what you need to do, boo-boo.
You need to remove all of that mess real fast. Is what you need to do. So,
oh gosh, listen,
I don't
y'all.
even know what time it is.
I don't even know, but it's about time for us to get up out of here. Listen, just know that Diamond and Silk, we're very passionate about what we're talking about, and we're very passionate about getting the message out to you all. I want you to open up your eyes, stay woke. I want you to see what's going on. I'm gonna bring it to you, but now you get to just watch it. Just watch it. People that don't normally tend to vote Republican, that would never vote for the president, are now going to be voting because of the shenanigans.
That's right.
People are tired of it.
Yes.
Yes, they're tired of it. Listen, a couple of things. Don't forget, the Say Yes to Life Pro-Life Brunch is going to be happening on January 25th right there in D.C. So make sure you get your tickets at chitchattour.com. Don't forget, we have the Best of Diamond and Silk DVD that's going to be coming out. It's going to hit the Diamond and Silk store on November 28th. That's Thanksgiving Day. You can go ahead and place your orders in. And we have our We Defend Trump t-shirts. Make sure you go to the Diamond and Silk store and pick you up one of those. And don't forget about our huge announcement that we have to make on December the 5th at 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, don't forget every day, we pray at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We pray for our president. We pray for our country. We pray for you, and I hope you're praying for us because prayer changes things. So, do you have anything else to say, girl?
You said it all.
Did I? Okay, so listen. We was just coming to give y'all the 211. We called it 211 because it's 205.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime, in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.